Are there tapes that you accepted bribes, President Biden? Is that true?
Would you comment on the arrest of the former president, sir?
President Biden not commenting on the alleged 15 taped conversations. I think there's 17
there's
total,
17,
right?
yes.
Alleged.
Yes.
Yeah, two, allegedly, with him. Here with her thoughts, attorney and advisor to President Trump, Christina Bobb. Christina, give us your thoughts on that. We heard him say the other day, by the way, where's the money? And then today he kind of smiles and walks away. What are your thoughts when you see that?
I think it's a disturbing display of the two tiers of justice that we have in this country right now. I mean, we saw Donald Trump get arraigned earlier this week for the crimes that Joe Biden actually committed. President Trump, as one of your guests earlier pointed out, had the right to have everything that he had in his possession, and yet they indicted him. But yet Joe Biden, who we now have evidence that for years, because this goes all the way back at least to his time as the vice president, has been taking bribe money, keeping classified documents. He has a whole slew of evidence in Hunter Biden's laptop, 10% for the big guy. There's a lot to what Joe Biden has done, and likely it appears that he's been taking bribes. And yet the FBI seems to be working overtime to cover it up, to not talk about it, to not let the American people see what's going on. Yet there's not very much there for Donald Trump, and yet they're trying to make it look like there is.
Yeah, and Christina, what do you think, or what would you suggest if you were working exactly with the former president at this moment? What would his legal team be advising him to do at this point? And also, what would you be hoping and pushing for regarding all of these allegations against the current president?
Right. So I think President Trump's doing exactly what he should be doing. I mean, he's campaigning, he's going out and being with the American people. He's been holding rallies. I'm sure he's going to continue to hold more rallies. And he's putting his videos out showing people what his policy positions are, which is why I think they're turning up the heat on him. I think Donald Trump is doing exactly what Donald Trump should be doing, and the American people love him for it. I mean, we saw the massive crowd that showed up at the courthouse just to show support, that they support the president. So I think Donald Trump's doing it exactly right, and the American people love him for it.
Let's talk about whether that idea extends to everyone, because apparently Wall Street Journal's editorial board, okay, you know what I'm referring to. They had an article today that I guess could be described as a scathing rebuke of a self-destructive Donald Trump, and said this at the very end of the piece: if nominated, the libs will own him. And when you see that, what are your thoughts?
I mean, this is what, the 10,000th time we've seen an article like that. I mean, if Donald Trump blinked every time a bad review or something like that came out, you know, he wouldn't be able to see anything. I think the Wall Street Journal missed it. I think most of the leftist media missed it. I think the American people recognize that this is political persecution and political prosecution, and they don't like it. I was at the courthouse on Tuesday, and I spoke to a lot of people out front, and there were many immigrants, many generation Americans there that were saying, we fully support this president. We don't like what is happening. So the fact that the Wall Street Journal came out with a different opinion, to me, is like a big yawn. Who cares? It's not going to stop him. He's doing fantastic. His poll numbers are through the roof. He's crushing all of his political opponents. He's ahead of Joe Biden in the polls. So I think this Wall Street Journal hit piece really is wishful thinking on the part of the left, and it's going to go the way of all of the other bad articles.
All right, Christina Bobb, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.